Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats, and squirrels, or anybody who might want to listen to an old man like me. Hello, world. Hello, money. Hola, dinero. Hola, mundo.
The Buffalo, Buff Nation. I'm back. Like cook crack. You better stop playing with me. You know what time it is. I'm your host, Gerald Costello. But when I'm out there with my landmarkers, I'm Professor Bowtie. Stop playing with me, Professor Bowtie, in his lime green. I'm always on the scene. All right, well, that's here and not there. Colorado Buffaloes. I want to start off with 10 games that will shape the 2024 college football season. I was over there looking at the Joe Klatt show, guys, and he went so deep into analysis. And you know that's not my show, analysis. I'm not analytical, but he is, and he did a great job. But what I want to do is look at the 10 games that he's talking about, and then I want to break down my 10 games and give my take on those 10 games and how it's going to affect us and our Colorado football team. And, guys, I'm looking at us to win the Big 12. I just want to start out saying that I really truly believe that we can win this Big 12. And we've got all the players in place to get everything done that we need, from special teams all the way to linebacker to offensive line to defensive line, you name it. We ready. But that's here, not there. If you guys been watching practice, you got to be very, very enthused. You got to be impressed. I am truly impressed, and we'll talk about that later. But, guys, let's get to the 10 games. What 10 games is that going to shape this 2024 season? Let's get to it. All right, if you see over to my left, start out with USC LSU September 1st, 2024. But, guys, let me tell you something, man. Over the years, you got a lot of these teams that won those national championships. They played at least 3 or 4 passes in the game, in the season. I mean, passes. Those days are about to be thrown out the window. You know how when you throw out the bad water, you don't want to throw the baby out. But boy, listen here, those days are going to be thrown out the window. We're about to see some great games every week, guys. I mean, 2 or 3 great games every Saturday. That's going to be crazy. And no more passes, man. No more passes. And I'm loving that. I am truly loving to see quality teams play quality teams. I really do. I want to see quality teams play quality teams. Why we want to play these passes? That don't show us nothing. We already know what you're going to do to that pass. You win by 40, 50 games, blowout. That's no fun watching no football game. I like a competitive football game. And when you look at USC LSU September 1st, 2024 in Las Vegas, baby, on a neutral field. Stop playing with me. That's going to be a great, great game. USC LSU. Now, we know LSU lost a lot of players, and plus they Heisman Trophy winners, so did USC, and they Heisman Trophy winner. But, guys, those guys always reload. You already know that's going to be a great game, man. That's going to be a great game. All right, so I want to keep it moving. The next one, on September the 7th, they're going to have Texas against Michigan, as you see right here to the left. Texas and Michigan. Boy, they're going to be at the big house. Boy, they're going to be at the big house, man. Oh, my goodness, man. I'm just so excited, man, because quality football, baby. This is what I've been looking for all my life, man. Quality football play. Every game, every doggone Saturday. People get tired looking at passes, man. And now they got a 12-man field where you'll be able to, if you lose 1 or 2 games, you still can get into the playoffs. Stop playing with me. Okay, so that was Texas and Michigan. The next one is going to be you know what time it is. Colorado, Nebraska, baby. Colorado, Nebraska, Corn Huskers. And we're going all the way to Nebraska. We're going all the way to Nebraska. That's right. We're going over there in the cornfield, man, and beat up on Nebraska. That's going to be a great, great game, guys. They looking at Nebraska. They saying that they got a lot of passes and they evading a lot of Big Ten teams. And so they should be 7-0 by the time they get to Colorado and be 8-0 when they beat up Colorado, so they said. Well, we beg to differ. By that time, we should be 8-0 by the time we get to Colorado. Well, we should be 3-0. Let me see. When do we play Colorado? September the 7th. Man, we should be, 3? I know August 29th, we got that first game. For September 7th next year. Yeah, we should be 3-0 by the time we meet Nebraska. Somewhere around there. Yeah, 3-0, or 2-0. We got NDSU, then Colorado State, then Nebraska. Yeah, we should be 2-0, 3-0 after we beat up on Nebraska. All right, so we're gonna move on, guys, and can we pick up a big non-conference win? That's gonna be the most famous part. You better believe we can. We own you, Nebraska. We own you. You used to own us, man. The tables done turned. We own you. We're gonna beat the hell out of you. All right, Clemson versus Florida State, October the 5th. That's gonna be a good one too, guy. I can imagine that gonna determine the ACC. Then we got Ohio State versus Oregon, October the 12th. Ooh-wee. I put exclamation marks by that game, guys. By then, that's gonna really determine that Big Ten as well, man, because you got Ohio State playing Oregon, man. Man, that's gonna be a great game. That's gonna be a great game. All right, then we move on to Georgia versus Texas. Georgia versus Texas, October the 19th. Ooh-wee. That's going to be a great game, man. Guys, I hope you guys just as excited as I am. But the reason I had mentioned these 10 teams, is because they're going to affect everything that we do with the Colorado Buffaloes. So by seeing what's going on with these 10 teams, we'll truly see what's going on with us. You know what I mean? And that's why I really like coming out and speaking about these 10 teams. Okay, and then we got Missouri going to Alabama. Now, they said Missouri is on the path to a good schedule, too, because they don't have Georgia on their schedule. They don't play none of these other big teams. And this one, if they get by Alabama, they say Missouri could be in the SEC, over there in Atlanta, in the SEC Conference Championship. So we'll see. That I beg to differ, but we'll see. All right, then you got Ohio State, November the 2nd. They're going to be playing Penn State. Ooh-wee. That's always a banger right there, man. That's always a banger. I'm looking forward to that game as well. And then we got, last but not least, Michigan versus Ohio State, November 30th. Man, that's always a big one right there, man. Oh, my God, that's going to be huge. That's going to truly be humongous. So those are our top 10 teams. They say that will shape the 2024 season. But it's still some more. And the first game of the season, guys, which I told you, North Dakota State University, we got to really go smash them in the mouth. We got to really beat somebody up on that first game, man. Make a statement. When I mean make a statement, we win by 30, 40 points, man. Because we got a great offensive team. It's going to be an explosion. It's going to be a big explosion with our offensive team this year. But I digress. All right, so you know what time it is. All right, did you know? Tidbit information. Did you know, baby? Stop playing with me. All right. Did you know Larry Allen, one of the football greats, offensive lineman, football greats of all time, particularly true for the Dallas Cowboys, and man, 11-time All-Pro. Great offensive lineman, guys. He passed away, and I just want to give out the condolences to his family. I'm going to miss you, Larry Allen, man. You left a lot of memories for us. Boy, your contributions to the NFL was remarkable. I thank you for all your plays. I thank you for everything that you've done for us in the NFL. Man, you did a great job, Larry Allen. I watch you over and over and over. I always was a big Dallas Cowboy fan, too. I was Minnesota Viking fan at heart before we had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when I was growing up as a kid. But, man, I loved me some Larry Allen for the Dallas Cowboys, man. When he opened a hole, that young man opened a hole, man. Tractor trailer could run through it. I'm so proud of you, Larry Allen. But the reason I said that is that they asked Larry Allen at the Hall of Fame when he was giving his speech. They said, and me say exactly like I heard him say it. He said, "Who's the toughest defensive player you ever played against?" And Larry Allen said, "Warren Sapp." And they said, "Why is that?" He said, "Well, Warren Sapp got more quarterback sacks against him than any other player." And that's from a man, guys, who had 11 Pro Bowls. I mean, nobody could get to his quarterback. But Warren Sapp did. That's why I tell you about Warren Sapp, man. He was a quarterback chaser, man. The guy knew how to get to a quarterback. It was amazing. And for Larry Allen to say that was validation for Warren Sapp. See, Warren Sapp will never have to talk about his greatness. Let other people talk about your greatness. That's one thing I always learned in life, too, man. You don't brag about what you did or your accomplishments. Let somebody else talk about your accomplishments. You know what I mean? It ain't something you do. You let somebody else do it, and that's what Larry Allen did for my man Warren Sapp. Stop playing with me. All right, guys, that's it for today. But I just thought I'd share that with Larry Allen. God bless you. God bless your family. Rest in peace, my brother. And man, the memories will never be forgotten. You stuck with us for the rest of your life. All right, before I go, guys, to the world, you might be one person, but to that one person, you just might be the world. And people don't care how much you know until first they know how much you care. And I won't see each and every one of you at the top. I'm going to see each and every one over the top. Until next time. Colorado Buffalo! Buff Nation!